What is going on, guys? Today we have got Road to the Knockout, Mystery of the Goo. I mean, okay, that's a very weird one in itself, but we have got a maximum 88 overall, 93 pace, 87 passing, 87 physical, UCL Road to the Knockout, max 8 playstyles, and no playstyle pluses. Okay, so just straight off the bat, have we got anybody that can be used? We have Damian, who was an upgrade from an objective, can go up 1. Are they really only giving us 1? Okay, it's an interesting start. So what do we got to do? We have got a decent pace upgrade by the looks of it. Play 7 squad battle matches, assist 4 goals with your Evo, achieve 3 clean sheets, win 7 squad battles, assist 3, win 4 squad battles, matches by at least 2. I mean, 14 games for 1 upgrade. We do get a long ball pass, we get a pinged pass plus, and a whipped pass, plus a weak foot. So I mean, in terms of the upgrade, it's not the worst, but by a landslide. We could have definitely had worse in that element. The question is, who can we use? So if we go over to Footwiz, which hopefully we should be able to, we can see no popular evolutions. Fantastic. So what I can do instead is if we move that over, we'll go into Footbin instead. Let's have a look and see what we've got then. So if we go into evolutions, hopefully it has the page by now. There should be only so many players that can go in this, which I am quite right. So we want to be thinking, A, who's going to be using this playstyle plus and the playstyles, and also who could do with the chemistry bonus. That's going to be a big one. So, straight off the bat, Banusi, no. Acuna, maybe. I'd say Mertens, no. Reina, no. Silva, potentially, but I believe, was he an SBC? We'll double check that. In fact, we might as well just have a look at it now. He was an SBC, so if you've obviously not got him, then you wouldn't be able to do it. In terms of everybody else, what do we actually got? We have got Damian, like we said, objective. Not a bad one. It is a free evolution as well. Pedro, not terrible. Kalulu could be a shout. Has he got another one? So take him to 87. The only thing actually is really a pinged pass going to be worth it. He can play right back, which could be the interesting one. So if you do play him at right back, that could be a shout, most definitely. Then we have Bruno Gomes, obviously, and Thingy, a SBC as well. Dest. I want to say Dest was just a player. Then we obviously have the 2 lower ones. Okay, so Evolved, we're looking at 89 as the absolute max. 89 for them to 88. I mean, Damian definitely doesn't look a bad shout. He can't technically play right back, I don't think. So he can play right mid, right wing back. So I would suggest potentially that could be a move. Whether you'd want to, I feel like who's going to be the highest? I want to see who's going to be popular. I feel like Acuna is definitely going to be a popular one purely on rating wise. Kalulu is definitely not a bad shout at right back. Andre Silva, SBC. If you've done the SBC, you might as well get an extra bonus for it, to be honest. I feel like they would be my moves with it. There isn't too much. In terms of the overall of what we get as well, we get, it's going to show me here, we get 1 overall, we knew that, 2 pace, 1 shooting, 4 passing, 1 dribbling, then the playstyle and playstyle pluses, and a weak foot. So I would be suggesting, if possible, to maybe not go for a centre-back. That would be my first move. A fullback's going to be great. How much is Dest? What is he in general? He's 32k extinct. So he could be a good move. Gets the chemistry bonus for the Eredivisie as well if you really wanted that. If you don't have a solid right back, could be the shout as well. I would still go for more Kalulu on that, in that side as well. Reina, if your team's looking like this, then I have the place for you. Head over to U7Buy for all your coin needs. They're cheap, fast, and reliable, but make sure to use JT11 at the checkout for 6% off all of your coin orders. Depending on what you kind of want, could be a shout, but I really don't see where the benefit is there. I get you've probably got the same questions for Acuna, the same for Dest, and even for Kalulu. There is going to be better options, unfortunately, but it is a free evolution. To be honest, you could just go Banusi and go for an 89 overall. Again, 41,000. What are we looking at? What is the cheapest by player? What is an 89 coming in at the moment? So an 89 is coming in at less than that. So really, if you could get Banusi for a good price, you are technically paying less than an 89 if you wanted him for fodder purposes. In terms of Acuna, he's coming in extinct at 75, so he's definitely one of the more popular ones. He is the max rating as well. So if we do look in terms of footwiz, we've got Acuna, Banusi, Bruno Gomes. Bruno Gomes is a great shout if you have done the SBC, because I don't think he has had, he's had no other cards other than that one. So I would say if you've done that SBC, absolute must, because you're getting an extra bonus on a card that was a bit expensive. Chemistry bonus, a little bit of a playstyle plus, gets a weak foot as well. That's a winner, to be honest. I think that is where them SBCs could be more worth it. And we're seeing this now. This was kind of my debate with Centurions, with obviously Trailblazers, with the fact that SBCs, maybe a bit expensive at 255. I don't know what it was at the market value then. But later on down the line, evolutions could be a thing. It may not be the greatest, but it's a weak foot upgrade. It's a couple of play styles. It's a play style plus, and also one upgrade and chemistry bonus. That isn't a terrible deal, to be honest. So in terms of where I'm looking at this, I feel like it would all depend on your club. If you've not done Gomes, but you've done the objective for Damian, if you could save not buying someone, that's always going to be the better shout, 100%. But in terms of what we're getting back here, I feel like you're going to be utilising whatever you've spent money on. That's going to be the number one shout. So, like I say, objectives first and SBCs would be my first port of call. Then if you've got to buy someone, Acuna is going to be a big shout. Banusi for the rating could be the shout. I know he doesn't get any pace interest, so it's not like he's going to be in your main team. But then you could have the same argument for Acuna as well. Is he really taking out Bakker, Havertz, Ashley Cole, Roberto Carlos? I don't know who else everybody's got. Even Team of the Years at this point. So that is going to be the big shout. Kalulu would be my next one then after all of these players. And I'd say then I would be looking at Pedro would be a waste. He's already got a 5-star weak foot. Then maybe Dest. If you're going for the absolute cheap, I can imagine he will be extinct for a little bit. So make sure that you are waiting for the price to drop down as well, as naturally it will do after the first 2 days. You don't have to get this done straight away. Small kind of prize pool here. Let me know down below who you're going to go for. Have you done Bruno Gomes?